Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to answer a question that I actually got in a comment. So somebody asked me, do I know of any furniture stores that do a pre-qualification? And thank you for all of the videos. So you are very welcome. I seen this a few days ago, but I am honestly just so busy. But I did want to just make you a video because I think that with me having home buying clients, this is very important because a lot of times they put a lot of money down on the house and they're like, well, I'm gonna stay with my furniture. I'm like, well, you can just get a 0% APR credit card and just pay that one off. If you're saving up, it'll be the same thing. At least you can get your furniture now. So for those people that probably just bought a house, you're trying to get some furniture and I don't know, maybe you just want to redo your house. This is a great video for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those questions. Let's go ahead and look at these different credit cards. Now, let me say this. The place that you want to look for all these credit cards and the place that I'm looking is on my website, All Things Rickita. This is on my website. All these credit cards, it's all listed on my website. So let's go ahead and check them out. So here is the list of credit cards here on All Things Rickita. You want to look under, it's going to say something called credit accounts. If you can see it right here at the top, look under credit accounts, and then you'll see credit cards that you can pre-qualify for without a hard inquiry. So you can see pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. Now, when you first go to the website, it's going to look different than this, but here's that credit accounts I told you to click. So it's credit cards for if you got bad credit, credit cards that will pull TransUnion only, credit cards for a balance transfer if you want to do a balance transfer, those credit cards, bankruptcy friendly credit cards, buy now pay later credit cards, utilization credit cards, personal loans credit cards. Pre-qualify is the list that we want to look at because these are credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So there's a lot of credit cards on here that you can actually get, but again, we want to focus on those credit cards that's for like a furniture store. So, we're going to have a lot of credit cards on here. Basically, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Pre-qualification means that they're going to tell you yes or no, whether or not they can give you a credit card without giving you a hard inquiry. If you accept that credit card offer, if they say, hey, I can give you a $5,000 credit card, or I can actually give you a credit card, I can prove you without even telling you an amount. If you accept that, it's going to be a hard inquiry. So just keep that in mind. So the cards you want to think about is Wayfair. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So that is a good one that you can check out. Let's keep going down some more. It's more on here. I don't know. My Lowe's credit card, they got patio furniture if you want to count that. And don't forget, we'll have the 0% APR for that one. So that's a good one. So I love my Lowe's credit card. I just use it for knick-knack things, but it's still a great credit card for you. You can pre-qualify for it without a hard inquiry. We also have Synchrony Home credit card. Both of these will be Synchrony Bank. So Lowe's is going to be Synchrony Bank. Synchrony Home credit card is going to be Synchrony Bank. You can pre-qualify for that without a hard inquiry. If you accept it, it is going to be a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. For those people that probably want to get patio furniture and things like that, just like Lowe's, you can check out the Home Depot credit card also. You can pre-qualify for that one without a hard inquiry. Tempur-Pedic, that's a good one. You can pre-qualify for that one without a hard inquiry. We also have Bob Discount Furniture. You can pre-qualify for this one without a hard inquiry. And then they have different financing for you too, so different options. So they have the 60 months, the 30 months, 12 months, and the 6 months. This is just a pop-up if you want to join their mailing list. I don't care for it. My Bob's card is through Wells Fargo, so keep that in mind. If you decide to do 60 months, it is going to be 9.99% interest rate plus for 30 months, the same thing. Now, you're not going to have any interest if you decide to do like 12 months or 6 months, but you have to at least spend at least $249 to be able to get that. So this one may be a great one for you. Again, you can pre-qualify for this one. So that is good. And then they also too have the My Bob's no credit needed option too. So definitely check that one out. And, will this impact my credit score? No, checking to see if you pre-qualify is considered a soft pull and it will not impact your credit score. However, if you are pre-qualified for an account and you decide to move forward with the full credit application, a hard credit inquiry will be performed, which will impact your credit score. So keep that in mind. This is one that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. They even have another no credit option needed. So definitely check that out. Now that's Bob Discount Furniture. Again, that one is going to be through Wells Fargo. I believe Wells Fargo is going to pull your TransUnion credit report. Do not quote me on that, but I believe that's what they're going to actually pull. So just make sure you pre-qualify for it. If they say that they can give it to you, then go ahead and get it if that's something that you want to get. But understand that sometimes when they say that they can pre-qualify you for any credit cards, sometimes they end up not being able to give you that credit card. So that's something you have to think about. So I just want to show you that as an example so that you can see like what it looked like in terms of what you should be looking for to see if it can pre-qualify you. So yeah, definitely see if you can get pre-qualified for that. So let's go and see if there's any more on here. But you just have to go through this list. It's a lot of credit cards on here that you guys can check out. So we had the Bob's Discount Furniture. We just did that. We had the Sealy Financing. That's another one where you can pre-qualify without a hard inquiry. So definitely check that out. Another thing too, you guys, if you can get like some of these other credit cards outside of just like those furniture stores, if you can get like some of these other credit cards that have like 0% APR, like Capital One have it, Discover can have it, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry and they have 0% APR. You can use that at the furniture stores too. So that's something that you want to think about. I had a client that recently did like Fortiva or something like that. Or they said it was for furniture. So, you may want to look into that also. Try to see if you can get like an American Express card. Also, what were some other ones that can just, all these can pre-qualify you, but I want to think about some cards that can have a 0% APR for you. 0% APR. I got it when I got my Wells Fargo. You can use Amazon too. I seen a lot of great things like on Amazon, like TV stands and things like that, depending on what you want to get. But you can get that, and they have the 0% option, and then Amazon can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. But definitely check those websites out, and then also go to my website, All Three Things Rickita, and then see if those credit cards work for you. That is the website that is on. If you guys are having problems with that website, you could just go to my other website, which is called Rickita.com, and look at the furniture stores there. It's like a full review on that website. And I started with the All Things Rickita, but then I realized like it's just a list. You don't know anything about these credit cards. So you're just scrolling, not knowing which one to actually get. So that's why I put together the Rickita.com. So definitely check that out. Hopefully it will help you. And again, if you cannot find those credit cards that you are looking for, then definitely look at my Rickita.com, because that may be a better option for you. You might be able to find, what you're looking for. And they have so many other credit cards on here, I can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So tell you yes or no without giving you a hard inquiry. So definitely check it out there. And with some of these credit cards too, you have to, this is another thing I want to say. When you guys are doing that pre-qualification without a hard inquiry, and you say that you have the 0% APR, some of these accounts and credit cards, if you guys have it 0% APR for 6 months, some of these accounts, they want you to make sure that you pay that money off within the 6 months. If you don't, they're going to backdate that interest as if you never had the 0% APR. So they're going to charge you as if you just never had that. They're going to charge you 29% anywhere, 25%. So you want to make sure that you pay it on time. And another one I forgot to talk about too is they have the SNAP, and you should be able to see that on Rickita.com. So look there. We also talk about the SNAP, and we also talk about the ASEMA. I used the ASEMA before. I didn't use the SNAP, but I always got approved for it, but I just never used it. And then they had the same as cash. So 90 days same as cash, and I think like 100 days same as cash. So definitely check that out, because those are options that's great for you too. They're not necessarily just going off of your credit. They're going mainly off of like your banking. So definitely check that out. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Hopefully you guys will find the card that you're looking for, or the account that you're looking for. I'll see you guys in the next video.